now listening to After the Buzzer, a weekly podcast about the National Basketball Association, keeping you up to date on the most popular trends and stories within the league and everything basketball. Now, here are your hosts, Shomer El Ben Yisrael and Joshua Counts.
Ladies and gentlemen, back to another. Damn, that's the allergies. I already know.
That ain't an allergy, bro. That's the cold, bro. That's a cold, my G.
Oh, okay. Well,
I was sick this past weekend.
Oh, damn, Josh. What the
Yeah.
Wait, hold on, chat. Because we was talking right before we had hit that record button, and Josh failed to mention this at all, bro. You okay, bro?
Yeah, no, I'm good. I just had a common cold, bro. Just cold came down, had a sore throat. So I think when I go in, I think Sunday. Yeah, Sunday had a sore throat. Going to Monday, the fever's kick. Took a day off. Saturday, yeah, fever. That's how I always go. I always get the burning sensation of a sore throat. Yeah. Really, that next going into that night, into the next morning. Chills, freezing. I'm like, yeah, bro. I already know for a fact I ain't even going in, bro. I know how the routine. So followed by sore throat comes the cough. So the cough ain't been this bad than previous time because I'm starting to get rid of the cough. I feel it. Yeah. It's not. I hope it don't linger too long. What up, Nelly? Appreciate you for coming through, but hope it don't linger too long. Because I don't want to go to the doctors. Plus, my sister's graduation is next week, so I'm actually glad that I got sick early than next week. So
now you feel
I just rather get it out the way, But I work in the school, bro. The kids got me sick, bro. It is what it is.
It'd be like that. No, kids do it to you, bro. My nephews then got me there a couple times, bro. Like they didn't just the little sniffles. I'm like, dang. I'm like, I'll dap them up, give them a thing. I'm like, wait, I come home. You ain't go to school today? You're like, no. I'm like, I had a sore throat. I'm like, sore throat. You done dap me up and everything. Like, what I'm saying? I done.
Yeah, yo, bro. I got to the point every time even though dap up a fist bump, I'd be like, hand sanitizer.
Bro, it's
like every time I don't even care, bro. I do it right in their face. I'm like, hand sanitizer.
Yeah, so
can't be too safe, bro. Can't be too safe.
All the parents, man. Shout out to all the parents with kids. Like when they get sick, because when they get sick, they get sick. You know what I mean? So
my mom said, my mom already said, like, yo, keep away from me. She already said, I got something. She already said she might got something. She probably don't. Just gaslight herself.
Now I ain't gonna lie, allergy season been tearing a lot of people up, including myself. You see, I'm already grabbing for the tissue. Like, I just see it. It's about to happen, bro. It's about to happen. But
now it's been a bug going around too. So a lot of kids at my school was out with a cold. It's like we had like our middle school was like hit, bro. Like that, you would thought them jokers got drafted or something. Like barely anybody was there. We was like, where everybody go?
Getting drafted in middle school is wicked.
I realized I don't know what draft I mean. The league or to the RB. I don't know.
Nah. I knew exactly what draft he was talking about.
Like, I don't know what draft I'm talking about. We a basketball podcast. Them jokers went to the league.
They ain't go to that league.
Hey, yo, Nelly, a fact. That's a fact, Nelly, right? Like, hot, they cold, then hot. I told people, yo, we in a custody battle, bro. I ain't never been in a custody battle with the seasons.
Yeah, bro. Like, it's real life crazy. Like, my nose been stuff. Like, there's days I'm like, all right, I think I'm cool. Then I wake up on some days I'm like, I can't die. You ever see that meme? Like, I can't die. I can't die. Like he ate the ghost pepper. That's why he was talking about. It's an old video. But yeah, like it really feel like that. Like my sign, because my allergies mix up with my sinus, and then once that's going, then it's like it's terrible, bro. It's terrible. But shout out to all the people with allergies. Hope y'all feel better.
Yeah.
Anybody with a common cold, hopefully y'all feel better too. Because sheesh, that's not the time.
Yeah, it's a bug going around. It's a bug going around.
It is.
But we got some basketball to talk to, and we got some elimination games. Obviously, we got 3 games tonight. We got Knicks Hawks game 6. That is tonight on ESPN. We got Celtics Sixers tonight at 8 p.m. I don't know why they starting to put them so close. They should have started that early. Or at least one of those games early.
I mean, because they can't really spread them out. They're not starting that Knicks game that early. Nobody's going. A lot of people get off from work around that time.
That's true too. That is true. And then we have, the Nuggets and Timberwolves. All 3 teams lead 3-2. So Timberwolves are leading 3-2. Celtics are leading 3-2, and the Knicks are currently lead 3-2. All trying to get these teams eliminated. And
the Cavs is leading 3-2 after.
Yeah, it's a lot of 3-2s going around right now. And then Shomer, last week you asked me what teams would be eliminated next time we record it. I already knew for a fact. I was right on that one that the Suns were going to be eliminated. The OKC Thunders got them brooms out on them boys. Got them out there. I'm not even going to talk about it. I expected it.
They were going to take one at least.
I knew they wasn't going to take one, especially the way them refs been giving them calls, bro. They was definitely not going to take one. I figured I'd also picked Wemby and them crew, San Antonio. Shout out to them because they've been doing a phenomenal job. Yeah, they got Portland out of there.
Denny Avdia can't go left for his life. I'm just like,
he can't.
The moment he goes left, it's like they already knew. It's like, oh, he gonna just go right the whole game. Yeah,
he can't, bro. He got to fix that. He got to fix that in his game. But
not as bad as Jaylen Brown's left because at least he fixed something. But jeez,
yes. He had cases on him with his left one. Jaylen Brown had a case on him for going left.
Don't do nothing with your left hand. The only thing you could do this summer is do anything with your left hand. Pause. But you know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
Don't do nothing with your right because it's just the left. But yeah.
But
God bless.
I also picked that the Lakers will finish it out. I thought Boston would finish it out. I thought the Cavs will finish it out. I kind of figured the Knicks might go 6 game the way they was looking. Hopefully we can finish it out, but the resiliency from the Timberwolves just have shocked me and is unfortunate. We're gonna talk about them. I'm gonna go in more details later about them. I want to go into too much details about that one because we're gonna talk about that team. But it's just like I did not think that we might be looking at possible multiple game 7s in the first round. So they would play the weekend. That would be the weekend if all of them go game 7. And we haven't had that. I want to say since the first time since what? Who was that?
I can't.
20.
Don't even ask me. I can't even.
It might have been 2013, 2014 when we had multiple game 7s in the first round. That might have been because I remember that year. Because that's when Donald Sterling. That's when the Donald Sterling stuff happened.
There was a lot of game 7s in that playoff.
That year, it was a lot of game 7s in that year, in that first round series. Because I remember the Donald Sterling stuff happened, and Magic came on because obviously he took shots at Magic with the racist comments and all that. And Magic came on NBA Countdown for ESPN. And I was like, yo, he wanted to talk about all the amazing first round series that we've been having in the game 7s. And obviously, they talking about Donald Sterling, so that's why I remember it. I literally remember it.
Did they face the Spurs in that first round series? No, probably not. Right?
Was it the Spurs or was it the Warriors in the first round series?
I know. I'm talking about the Clippers. That's what I was asking.
Clippers. That's what I'm saying. I can't. I remember if it was the Spurs or the Warriors. I can't remember that one. Part of me feels like it might have been the Spurs because I think that was we had a fight party for Pacquiao Mayweather. And that game 7 was that night as well. All right, but let's get started. Yep. Let's start with the hometown squad. I did not want to do that. Let's start with the hometown squad. Hey, y'all see what I'm repping? Y'all see? Y'all know what's up.
I just want to let it be known right now. The last time we pod and we said this exact thing, they pissed me off more in game 3 than they did in game 2.
They did. But but guess what?
You realize we lost that nigga. I just want to let you. They redeemed themselves in these last 2 games. I mean, in this last game, which was what they played. We played the other night. We played Tuesday. Right?
Yeah,
we won Tuesday. Cool. Closing out tonight.
Listen,
gosh,
they won 2 in a row. They won in Atlanta.
Josh,
in game 4.
Josh.
Hang on. Let me get talk. Let me get the floor. ISO. So they went in Garden. They blew them out. They blew them out in the Garden, bro. They blew them out in the Garden. Offense is looking better. It's flowing through Cat. All right, the offense is flowing through Cat. Mikal looked like he got his confidence back. And I get it. I know what you're thinking. It's Atlanta. CJ McCollum, Jalen Johnson, and crew. All them. Kuminga, they back home, hometown crowd. They gonna be rocking. The others gonna step up, but we more talented. Okay, we more talented. Jalen Brunson, point guard. Jalen Brunson gonna show up. We're gonna continue to run the offense as Karl Anthony Towns, who was dominating in game 5, bro. Dominating, straight whooping them. No answer for Big Purr. No answer for Big Purr. Right? We're going to bring that for game 6. We're going to win tonight. We're going to get ready for Boston. Because I think Boston going to go 7. And personally, I think Boston might go 7.
Nah.
I'm picking my squad tonight to close out. The floor is yours.
Okay. You and I have been Knicks fans for how long? Maybe not. It may not have been around the same time, but like, how long have you been a Knicks fan?
About a decade. I'm going on a decade now. Decade plus, I want to say.
Okay, so we get near around the same time.
Since middle school, honestly. Really since middle school. So 20 years, really. 20 years.
So you watched a lot of Knicks basketball. We're talking about eras here. We're talking about the Melo era. We're talking about the Phil Jackson era.
Dark ages. I call it the dark ages.
Dark ages. You know what I'm saying? The Julius Randle era. Then it.
Hey, Tom Thibodeau and Julius Randle did their best. I ain't gonna slander them, bro. I ain't gonna slander them. They get their flowers from me.
He brought us back to relevancy, so I always respect Julius Randle.
Tib got us to the conference finals for the first time in forever.
Tibbs too, right? Tibbs too. I give you that. Now hear me out on this one. How many times have they actually got us up to this level, thinking that we're up on this level? We're like, we shrink a little bit. We shrink. And then we rise. Oh, we got it. And then plummet. There's been times where we have been up and the advantage should have been ours, and we have fumbled the bag, Josh.
Mm-hmm.
This is a game where we need to close out, and I promise you, I feel like tonight is one of those nights. And I'm not just saying to go get, no. I'm not trying to do this to argue with you at all. I thoroughly believe to a fact that they will find a way to go back home in Atlanta and beat New York if they're not on their game, because they like to play with their food.
You talking about the Knicks? You talking about the Knicks? You talking about the Knicks, right?
The Knicks like to play with their food. Atlanta can remember they're dangerous. They would get that confidence when that crowd is behind them.
No, give me. I know.
Johnson probably needed to go back home so he can learn how to play basketball again. And if that happens, we're going to Game 7 at the Garden.
And we win
Game 7. This is a game that we should not lose. But I'm telling you right now, there is a chance. There's so much. Like after what happened in Game 3, I don't know what the hell can happen. I really don't. And I don't want to put my full confidence in believing that. Yes, I'm a rapper, but I'm not. No.
I'm repping.
Remember the logical thing I was telling you about? The logical versus realistic?
Yeah. I mean, this is logical. This is logical, bro. This is logical.
No. I used the wrong word. Delusional versus logic. You are in the delusional state right now. And
I'm not in the delusional state. I'm not in the delusional state. I'm not in the delusional state. You're saying that. I get it. I understand it. We had the Knicks are a toxic girlfriend. I understand. The Knicks are a toxic girlfriend that we love. We both share a love for this toxic girl, bro. Because every time they show us some change, some happiness, they break our hearts. But yet we keep coming back to them because we love them. We love them. We love them. That's what it is. We just love them. All right. We love them. But you gotta understand, Shomer. This time it might be different. All right. I know that sounds like a broken record because we say almost every year this time might be different. But guess what? You know why I say this time might be different? Because the East ain't looking like how it's supposed to look. You know why? Because even with Boston back, they stumbling. They shouldn't be that. This should not be a 6-game series against the Sixers. This should have ended in 5.
I told my brother that, and I hope he's watching right now so he could comment. I told him that they were going to end up going to 6. Boston's going to close it out in 6, but I don't
know if they're going to close it out in 6.
Didn't I tell you Philly was going to be one of those teams that's going to end up pushing somebody to the brink? I told you. And
but guess what?
Boston right now.
Hold up. But guess what? Detroit ain't what we thought. Detroit looking like frauds.
Detroit is.
They're looking like we gonna talk about Detroit too, because we gotta talk about them. Detroit. I hope my boy Jet listening too, because he's a big Detroit fan. Detroit looking like some frauds. So what I'm saying, we know that Cavs are some frauds because they got 2 certified chokers over there. Because what I'm telling you is hypothetically. All I'm saying hypothetically talking here, right?
Hypothetically.
If we get past Atlanta, which I'm picking us to do, right? We can beat both. We can take. I'm not scared. Even though I'm scared of Boston's talent and shooting ability when they're firing shots. But we know what happens when they don't fire shots, right? When they not hitting them shots, they become stagnant. They become stagnant. They ain't the team that we all think they are, right? And the Knicks are currently constructed to beat the Boston Celtics. We did it last year, albeit Jason Tatum got hurt in game 3. I want to say that was. He got hurt with a torn Achilles. But remember, first 2 games was in Boston. We won those. Come down 20 and came back twice. Detroit, let's say hypothetically. Now, we can't beat Detroit. I don't think we could beat Detroit. I don't know if we could beat Detroit the way Detroit runs us out the gym all the time.
We have a chance. Don't get me wrong. We have a chance.
I personally don't want to see Detroit. That's why I'm hoping the Magic beat Detroit. But if the Magic beat Detroit, right? They can't go on the Cavs or Toronto. It's a pick'em series at that point.
No, it's not. The Cavs are going to destroy the Magic because you know why?
The way the Cavs will look, because Cavs are up 3-2. I don't know if the Cavs might. Who's to say Toronto don't lock up, win game 6 in Toronto? Game 7 is now pick 'em. Because those are bright lights. Those are bright lights for them. Those are bright lights for the 2 chokers. Those are bright lights for them right there, right?
Nah, it's not.
I ain't calling them overrated. I'm just calling them chokers.
I don't think you understand. It's not about the bright lights when it comes to Toronto. If you're talking about Toronto, they play well at home.
I'm talking about the bright lights for Cleveland if it's a game 7.
Oh, game 7? No, they're gonna make it. They're game 7 back in Cleveland. They're gonna beat Toronto.
Are we sure? Are we sure? Because I thought they was going. I didn't pick them to get freaking swept in 2 in Toronto.
I promise you, they're gonna win it in Cleveland. If they go to game 7, they're gonna win in Cleveland. There's no doubt.
You got more faith in me. You got more faith than me and James Harden and Donovan Mitchell. I will tell you that. But again, hypothetically speaking, all right, let's say Cavs, they played the Magics in the second round. The Magic knock off because that was a very good game between Magic and Detroit last night. That was a fire game. Banchero and Cunningham went insane, bro.
Nuggets each.
That might have well been Gojo versus Sakuna, bro. That was insanity of a basketball game, right?
Bro, we haven't seen nothing like that since Jamal and Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah.
In the bubble. Like that's the last time we saw something like that. And that was in COVID year, by the way.
Yes. But again, if we get past, I'm not looking ahead. I'm just saying if perfect off the cards are on the table because we beat Boston. I think we could do it again. It's gonna be a hurdle. It's gonna be a mountain to climb. But I think we could do it again. It's gonna be a hell of a leap. I think we could do it again. I'm just saying that the final berth might be right there because if we see the Cavs, I'm more confident in the Knicks beating the Cavs than I am the Cavs beating the Knicks. And I'm not saying that as a Knicks fan, bro.
But I do get that. And we do have a path to get to the finals this year. But I told you this also before. Whoever comes out the West, we are dog food to them.
No. Are we dog food if it's San Antonio coming out the West? Are we dog food?
I gotta see how they
because
play.
Me personally, I'd rather see San Antonio because I think we might be able to get San Antonio. Okay, if it's OKC, dog food. If it's Denver, we might win 2. If it's OKC, it's a gentleman's sweep or a sweep, bro. They're not beating the OKC.
Right? It depends how they play because we already lost to them in the regular season. All right, whatever. I mean, we beat them in the regular season. All right, cool, whatever. But it's how Wemby. Because that's the make or break of the team. It depends how Wemby plays in the second round. If he happens to unlock that special ability going against another great, whether he's going against I hate to say it, like he's not great, but he's one hell of a player. Rudy Gobert and let's say the Timberwolves win, or let alone the Denver Nuggets. Damn, why am I forgetting his? Nikola Jokic goes there.
Yeah.
So I want to see him against a true big, and it's not somebody that was also in his draft class in Donovan Clingan, which he actually did pretty good in. And Donovan Clingan held his own. I mean, he did struggle. Well, the whole Blazers team struggled in that game 6 or game 5. What was it? Game 5 they went? Yeah, in that game 5. The whole team struggled. But what I'm saying is that I got to see him do it against one of the premier bigs in the league. And if he could prove that within the second round, I'm not doubting anything else. If they go to the finals, Wemby's going to be able to prove something. He's already on the tear. You can't stop him from that standpoint. Mm-hmm. But if he doesn't improve, we're still dog food to whoever comes out the West. Like, I don't think you understand. Like, if it's either the Thunder, Nuggets, Timberwolves. You know, we not seeing the Lakers.
All right, we're not seeing the Lakers. I don't know if we might be dog food against the Timberwolves, man. That might be a fun series to watch. I don't know. That might be 50-50.
It's a key.
That's a pick'em one right there. But tonight I have the Knicks closing it out. I think Cat and Brunson going to get the job done. I think the others are going to carry the momentum from Jordan Clarkson to Jose Alvarado to OG Anunoby. I think they step up tonight on road, just as they did in Game 4, and we finish the job. We close the book.
Yes,
on Atlanta. Magic City gonna be filled with New Yorkers tonight.
I promise you. All right, so look, is that your keys for the Knicks to win tonight? So what's your keys for the Knicks to win tonight?
Keep doing what you're doing, like from Game 5 and Game 4. Have Cat flow through the offense. So I want to see Cat with the ball in his hand, directing traffic. So that way, because when you got when you got Brunson moving off ball now, I think he's more of a threat. So Cat can find him. Same thing for Josh Hart, OG, or Mikal Bridges. And if they want to try and double Cat, obviously that's going to leave the others wide open. If they try to go one-on-one Cat was giving them ham, bro.
I mean,
Big Purr was giving him pause.
He can't.
Yeah, as he should. This is how Cat should have been playing. Like, no one on that team can stop Big Purr. You gotta be giving them pause, bro.
Yeah, you definitely do.
That's what Cats got. They got pause, right? I'm not a pet guy, so
let me play devil's advocate, and I'm gonna go ahead and give you the keys for Atlanta to win this game. You have to be able to find a way to expose their defense. Going past Jalen Brunson, CJ has to have a big game.
Yes.
Jalen Johnson would have to play immaculate defense when it's going against OG Anunoby. You have to make your shots. Nikhil Alexander Walker is going to be a big factor if they're
I agree.
Anything.
Kaminga's gotta be. Kaminga's gotta be an animal tonight.
Yeah, he's got to work. And that's the only thing. But I give him benefit of the doubt. He just got to this team in mid-season, so if he was there in full stride, to be honest, I think Jonathan Kuminga would be even starting over Jalen Johnson. But Johnson
maybe.
I mean, to be honest, they really should give Zachary Richier like some burn. I don't know why, like he's been DNP the whole time.
I will also say this too. I will also say this. I want to say this real quick too. Excuse me. That if Atlanta, because what I noticed from game 5 in New York, and I'm curious how Atlanta's going to respond. If Atlanta can get out there and run on the break, then yes. I think that's a major key. If that happens, it's a problem because the Knicks were doing that in Game 5 with the rebound. They was pushing. Now that wasn't happening in previous games where they were doing slow tempo, getting the offense set. So they was getting the rebound. They pushing out, but they like, yo, it don't matter if it's 3. If you 2-3 down there, we pushing. Do not wait unless it's more. If they got more down there, we push. So I'm curious about that. I am curious about that. So
we're gonna see.
I think you're picking Atlanta. I'm picking New York. We're going to see if it's Game 7. I think we'll say Thursday. They will play Game 7 Saturday. So Game 7 will be a Saturday.
The only reason why I know that is because my boss got it. They're supposed to be like he's going to a concert that day, and he said in the prices, like, yeah, it may vary due to the fact that the Knicks might go to Game 7. And I'm like, he was upset. He was like, yo, I need the Knicks to win so I could go to this concert. I'm like, shout out to my boss, yo.
That's a crazy jump to say, like, yeah.
I never would have thought. He was like, the Knicks are playing, right? I was like, yeah. I was like, yeah, but he played basketball before too, but he's not really in tune. He's more of a football guy. But he was telling me, he was like, yeah, like I heard the Knicks might go to a Game 7, so I'm gonna need them to win so I could go to this. I'm not trying to go to the concert on the Sunday.
The concert's in New York. Where the concert at? New York?
It's at Madison Square Garden. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So that's why he was saying and it's supposed to be on that Saturday. So if the Knicks,
the Knicks, it's gonna be on Sunday, and then he gotta go to work the next day. Yeah, I understand that.
Yeah,
that'd be I've been like the last couple concerts I went to have been labeled on the weekday, bro. I'd be like, who idea is this to do a concert on a weekday?
I ain't gonna lie to you. If I ever go to a concert on a weekday, I'm taking the day off the next day. I'm sorry.
I don't got no more days, bro. I forgot when the Cole concert. Me and Mo going to the Cole concert. I'm like, oh, what day is that? Because I got no more days, bro.
Oh, the one in Philly or the one in
I'm about to say all season. Whatever tour is called, the Goodbye tour, or whatever. Yeah, with that mid-ass album. All right, Philly comeback, man. The Philly comeback. Hey, torn ligament, Declaration of Independence. It might be Philly in 7.
Yeah, shut my Celtics fans. Look at you. I told y'all this is going to 6, man. But look, I believe y'all could win in 6. That's the thing. I'm not saying that y'all gonna lose in 6 because then I got Philly in 7. Because somehow, some way, we seen it from even the beginning of the season. Because that was VJ Edgecombe coming out partying in the beginning of the season.
Yep.
This somehow, if y'all let this go to 7, Philly could possibly. I'm not saying it can happen, but there's a possibility that they can win this series due to the fact that they was kicking on y'all from the beginning of the series every time that they play y'all at home. There is no home court advantage against when y'all play in Philly. None whatsoever.
So
because
this game is game 6 is in Philly. Yeah, this is gonna be Philly gonna be rocking, bro. Philly gonna be rocking. They
gotta win though. That's the only thing.
Yeah, they gotta win. I've seen, and Boston has the shooting ability because they have so many great shooters like Peyton Pritchard and Derek White. And Peyton Pritchard just shot Philadelphia fans out the gym, bro. In game was that game 4? I think that was game 4. Game 4, game 3, one of them. He shot them out the gym. I mean, he was playing horse. Like I was watching it, and that Peyton Pritchard really could not miss. Boston Celtics was just hitting threes all over the place, and like this, I think, it was Embiid's return game. It was Embiid's return game, whatever that game that was. It was Embiid's return game. That was Sunday.
The Celtics beat the Sixers 128-96.
That game 3.
That was game 3.
Yeah, game 3. All right, I was right. Okay, cool.
That was on Sunday.
Yep. All right, bet. And like, just like I was like, it just felt demoralizing because no matter what Philly could do, Boston would just come down to the other end. 3 ball. They would attack the paint. Right?
I'm sorry, no, that was game 4. Go ahead.
That was game 4. Okay, my bad. Game 4. They would attack the paint, collapse the defense all inside. Everybody, you got 5 blue jerseys or 5 black jerseys, all looking for the either Brown or Tatum. And guess who outside? Pritchard, White, and everybody else. Wow. Just shooting.
Peyton Pritchard dropped 32 points, 6 from 12 from 3, 12 from 21 from the field. Mind you, he only shot 2 free throws, so my man was out there getting buckets. Okay?
Yeah, bro, I was watching it. No, he could not. He was playing horse.
Yeah. Oh, that's PlayStation notification. Shout out to my boy Yacht. But yeah, man, like, Peyton was going insane, man. Like 32 points off the bench. I mean, that's what he's there for. Eventually he will be the starting point guard for this team. Derek White is having a terrible series, by the way. 6 points, 2 for 5 from the field. That was in that last game.
That was in the last game. I'm about to say that entire series.
I'm gonna say. Let me tell you the game that tied the series, and then I'll let you know exactly.
I'm about to say entire series. I know he's been like struggling from 3-point line, so I'm like, that's why I ain't say like I wasn't sure, but
all right. So Derek White, he had again 6 points again. 6 points. I think he's dropped a total maybe of 9 points throughout this entire.
All right, for them to close out, he's gonna have to hit shots tonight. He's gonna have to. That's one of the keys. Derek White got to show up, bro.
Yeah.
Derek White, you got to show up outside, bro. You're gonna have to show up.
Mind you, they also missed a lot of like threes in this last game.
But I mean, I talked to you about that too last episode. Is that their game plan is live by the 3, die by the 3, right? And that's my thing. They're not going to stop doing it, but this is what happens when you don't change. Like if your whole game plan is like, somebody gotta get hot eventually. All right, if the entire team is ice cold, we just can't keep jacking up shots because Philly is getting rebounds and going to the other end scoring. Like that would cost them last year with New York in game 1 and game 2. They just keep jacking up threes, and when they're not hitting. So
I'm not gonna lie. I'm looking at the stats right now. They're also gonna, like I said, I'm also playing devil's advocate too. They're gonna need a Paul George game.
You talking about Philly?
Yes,
I agree.
I'm not gonna lie. If they want to push this to 7, they're gonna need a Paul George game.
No, I agree. We're in agreement on that one.
He played 40 minutes. He played 40 minutes in the last game, and he only had 16. And I'm not saying
I got the stats up too. 43, 16, 9, and 7. I mean, he was. I mean, it's plus 19. It's not terrible. Excuse me.
He was good from 3 too. By the way, he was 4 for 9 from 3. So you can't front on that. But the thing is, like, you gotta expect more. I mean, obviously everything gotta go through.
I mean, the more came from Maxey with 25, and MB had his 33, which was what MB needs to do because they got no answer from him in Boston. He was 12 or 23.
But the Paul George stuff, man, it's
I think
Like
I think if
he's
Paul
good right
George,
now, but he's gotta elevate.
because that's why I'm curious. Because if like, yo, we can get that. I'm curious. Like, I think if Paul George can get you 20 or 25, right, and Max can get you 20, and then B just go for his 30, or vice versa, right? And really, if Max can get his 30 and B get the 25 or whatever,
I think that's more likely.
like that can help you get Game 7. That can, because Boston is betting on because they're the we agree, we're both in agreement that Boston is the superior team, correct? Compared to Philly. Okay.
I mean, yeah.
Boston is betting on the 3-ball falling in for them. If you Philadelphia, yes, if the 3-ball starts to fall, it's like, yeah, it might be 1, 2, 3 it might be 1, 2, 3, 4 Cancun here. Or like it's gonna be GG. But if it's not falling and we got numbers on the other end and they can't stop us because we got the most dominant big man in the game, and then B, Game 7 puts a lot of pressure on Boston. Boston has a lot of pressure. If you don't know, they're about to blow a 3-1 comeback, which is not the first time they was about to do that. Because remember years ago with Jimmy and company, they were about to do that to them, and Jimmy forced, I think, a Game 6 on them until Boston locked down and beat them and ran them out the gym.
Yeah, he definitely did. And the thing about that is that they had a driving force in doing that, because remember they already had well, obviously, like, you know, Joel and Butler was the driving force at the time.
Yeah.
But what also kept them steady is knowing that they had Ben as well too. And in this situation, right, just because he is the third guy, Paul George is their Ben. But Paul George, a cool 15 to 17, cool 15 to 18 from Paul George is definitely going to secure it. Yes, you could rely on that, but who's to say when Boston's hitting all their shots and that 15 don't come from Paul George, they're done tonight. They're done.
I feel like they done tonight if Boston hits their shots. If Boston get out there and start hitting threes left,
I believe they got a chance. If Paul George lock in, they got a chance.
Because I don't know how you stop that, because we seen like Boston. I'm not trying to sound like a broken record. Boston legit seems unstoppable when they hit shots. It's just like Philadelphia literally tried to make. Oh my gosh, excuse me. Philadelphia tried to make multiple comebacks on Boston and just literally did, like, just it was a 3-ball, and it's just like there's nothing we can do, bro. Just like you just like GG, bro. GG. And the game about to start too for New York too.
Well-oiled machine in that aspect. You know what I'm saying? Like they can't really miss. When they're making it, they're on one. When they're missing, oh hell yeah, they're off one. They're off one. They can't do nothing. And that's also their biggest, like, you know, threat to themselves as well, too. So that's what I'm saying. Like, as much as that it's a hit or miss, the Paul George stepping up around that time is very key. So I think they need him in order for him to step up as well too. VJ Edgecombe, like he's a rookie. He's
doing everything he can. He's doing a great job, but he's a rookie. Like,
yeah. Thank you. No, I cut my camera off. Thank you.
Even Quentin Grimes, like, had 18 for Sixers off the bench. I mean, doing like I wouldn't be shocked if Philly wins Game 6.
Yeah,
I wouldn't be shocked. I think if
I would.
Boston wins, I think it's not just because of the 3-ball fall. I also think we finally see that superstar performance again from Jason Tatum or even Jaylen Brown.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I think the superstars in them wake up and be like, yo, we putting this to bed, bro. Rest in peace, Undertaker style.
All right. So let's leave with our keys to the game. So what's our keys to the games for this matchup?
For Boston, 3-ball and Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown be the superstars that we know y'all are.
Right.
Be the duo, be the Batman and Superman that we know y'all are, especially Jason Tatum, because I get that he's also coming back from the Achilles injury, but we know that he got that. Bro, I've seen the flashes. I still seen the flashes, but I seen the flashes of that dude coming back. So man, I think it's time to bring that dude back now officially, right?
Yeah.
With Philadelphia, yo, you gotta hit y'all shots. Like y'all gotta hit y'all shot. Embiid, I think Embiid needs to continue to do what he did last game and be dominant. They was 15 to 42 from the 3-point line. Not terrible, because Boston Well, not bad because Boston was 28% from the 3-point line last in game 5. So, but they can hit their three. Yeah, but they can hit their 3 balls from Philadelphia. Perfect. They was 50% from the field, bro. Feed the big man. Get to the line. Get the middies in, bro.
Yep. All right. Well, I was just like I said, that Paul George. My keys to the game is that as far as the Sixers go, Paul George got to be able to step up, give him that at least a good 15 to 18. That's if Embiid does his thing, he gets at least 25. If you can get Maxey to get to 30, cool. VJ Edgecombe can at least give him a good 10 to 12. That'll do something in them. Kelly Oubre got to be able to play some amazing defense. That's how I look at the keys to the game for Philly to win. Like I said, I already had Boston and winning this in 6. Boston, if they can hit all their shots, with Jason Tatum actually be able to take command of the moment in the fourth quarter, because they're going to try to at least ruin some type of momentum. But Jason Tatum is also good for taking being a crowd silencer at that. Or this could be the Jaylen Brown game. This is what Jaylen Brown was set to do all season. He was able to lead the league in damn near be top 5 and leading the league in points. Be able to lead this Celtics team to be able to be at the top seed while rehabbing a Jason Tatum lead them as well too. So if their threes are hitting and they let one of the guys be if the 3 doesn't hit but one of the guys step up and JT or JB, then there's a chance for Boston to win. But in order for Boston to win, they got to be able to hit their shots, and their big man has to be able to guard, send doubles at a beat if you need to, because hey, look, they got no big.
They got no big. They got no big.
Data, your food. You're not anything. You're nothing. Unfortunately, but that's just that for game. And then what's the next game? What we got? Denver and Minnesota.
Before we get to that,
or you want to talk about the Detroit and let's get to
Detroit. Because I gotta talk about Detroit real quick. Banchero and Cunningham. Monster performances from both of them. 40 points. That was such a great game just to watch. But Detroit, they have disappointed me.
Hey, yo, shout out real quick. Banchero, 45 points.
Yeah.
Kate Cunningham, another 45 points. Nobody on that team can guard Cade, by the way. But go ahead. I'm just saying.
Yes, nobody on that, because that goes into what I'm going to say, too. Nobody on that team could guard Cade. But if somebody don't freaking help Cade, like, my God. Like, bro. Cade gotta hold. Does Cade need to hold up a giant neon sign saying SOS, help me?
I mean, Tobias Harris is their next best.
Like, bro, Tobias Harris cannot be your next best thing. Respectfully.
I told you that's what he was going to be the next best thing.
Doran's been getting Doran, even though he had a slightly, I don't even know. I want to say slightly. I think I'll say slightly because he won. Doran's been getting exposed in this game, bro. In this series, bro. Doran low-key may have cost himself a multi-million-dollar contract.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not trying to put it in the air that this is the reason why it's being thrown off, but he is going against anyway, right? Angel Reese and
I saw that. I saw that. That dunk is even more vicious, bro. I didn't even know that about the Angel Reese connection, and I was like, oh, that makes the dunk even more nasty.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's even worse that the girl that I'm not saying. Look, this is all speculation because we really don't know his truth until the truth comes out. But if he happened to mess with Angel Reese, and then let alone you're like the guy that you're going against in the playoff series, and his team is doing pretty well, and then you get dunked on in this, like, not dunk, you got. Can we show it?
He dunked on him. He dunked on him and sent him flying back like he just got hit with a Hadouken or something, bro.
Bro, like it was really crazy.
I was
watching that game too.
Like Doran legit got put on like skates falling backwards and Bucks landed on his. I said, "Oh my God!" And then the commentator, I don't know who it was, he was like, "Oh my God!" No, he said, "God Almighty."
God Almighty.
Some Black Dynamite stuff. On some Boondocks jump, right? But yeah, Doran's been getting cooked, bro. Doran has been getting cooked. Like he needs to step up big time. like dog, like you gotta prove that you play here, bro. You got it up. Hold up.
Yeah. It's about to get wicked.
You got it up.
Yeah, look already. Just look. Like, see,
Yeah, bro.
Like, come on. Damn.
Boom.
Hold on. Damn. My God.
Yeah.
Wait.
Boom.
Damn.
They got look how he fall back. Like,
sorry, but just like damn. Nah, he was wild.
Look how he fall back. He fell out of the camera.
Oh, damn, brother. Oh my gosh.
Like he fell out of the camera.
That's not funny.
So I'm not all right, but back to the game. Back to this. Cade needs help. Win or lose. I think plans for Detroit in the offseason, because you can't blame JP Bickerstaff. I don't think you can blame him. He just does not have Cade. He does not have a number 2. That's more organizational. The organization has to get a definitive Robin for Cade Cunningham, because that, like, you had last year, you had the Tim Hardaway Juniors, they had the Dennis Schroeders. They lost that. They need a number 2.
They had a lot of vets on their team. Like this.
Yeah, they did have that. They did have
more younger, you know. So Cade had to be the leader of this team, you know. Like I said, the last game they lost, and then 45 from each team. The Magic. I mean, I'm sorry, not the Magic. The Pistons pulled it out 116 to 109.
Yeah,
but
there's no guarantee Cade can do 45 again, because that's basically what he's gonna be asked. I need you to get 45 to keep us in this game. That'll give us a chance to win.
I'm looking at it right now. Tobias Harris could have had a little bit of better. Like he had a solid game for what it was. Maybe he could have shot a little bit better.
Tobias is not known to get the 30s, dog. He not known to get that.
But look, he could have. If he would have, I promise you, he would have made at least 2 more points. If he would have made 6 more points, he would have had 32. Like all he did, he was shot terrible from the 3.
But Tobias has always been like, that 15 to 20 guy. That's Tobias.
Yeah, we know him as that. But like, he's Tobias got to know with this career, like, yeah, this can't just be an end all be all. You gotta be.
That is his end all be all. The hell?
No, he gotta know it. Nah, bro, because it's been known too many times. I feel like Philly mentality is probably still in his brain a little bit about what they labeled him to be as, even though that's really
that is what he is. Sometimes you gotta accept a player for who they are, bro. Tobias Harris is a nice guy and all that, but he's really probably your 15, 20 guy, bro. They don't got a guy that can, like, if Cade can go get 45, I need a guy to go get me 30.
At least he can get you 50, 25. So I don't think he's the problem. I think it's just like the team is younger. Like I said, he's the only vet that they really have on his team. Not the only vet, but they got Karis LeVert. I mean, but and Duncan Robinson.
Bro, like, go ahead.
Very young. This team is like highly young. So I don't.
Jalen Duren 12 points, Duncan Robinson 12 points, Tobias Harris 23, Cade 45, Azor 6. Looks like their bench was god awful. Isaiah Stewart 5, Javonte Green 5, Karis LeVert 2, Dennis Jenkins 6. What?
I expected more from Isaiah Stewart in this series.
What?
I expect,
bro. Detroit. I don't care if they win the series or lose the series. They need a number 2, bro. They need to go, like, if you could get it. I'm not saying they need to go break the bank and go get like a superstar or whatever. Like, if you could get one for cheap, by all means, get one for cheap. But you need to get a number 2. They need like a Dante DiVincenzo. I miss Dante now. I miss Dante too, bro. I miss Dante.
Shout out to Dante, bro. Like, my man got a torn Achilles, man.
Yeah, shout out to Dante. But they need they need a number 2, bro. They need somebody that can really like help Cade, take the pressure off Cade. I mean, Orlando. I'm gonna let you finish, because we do got to talk about Denver and Minnesota.
I was just gonna give my keys to the game, because honestly, when it comes to this series, it's just a matter of like, can they get somebody else more than Cade to score? Cade is already a scoring guard, so he's gonna, like, the thing is that he has no point guard to really take the pressure off of him, so he can just go score effortlessly. He doesn't have that. He has Dennis Jenkins is like, okay, but like I said, he's a rookie too. Like, he had struggled in this game. Like, in the last games, he played 16 minutes. He had 6 points, 2 for 8 from the field, 0 for 5 from the field, from the 3-point range. Like, he's been struggling a little bit, and it's not like they're overhyping him, but he's also a rookie as well too. But they don't have a real true point guard like they did last year with Dennis Schroeder, who helped set him up.
They missed that. They missed that big, man.
Missed that. That's why it's such a blessing right there in Cleveland, or let alone a savior in Cleveland. What they got going on in Cleveland is even crazier. But we'll talk about Cleveland not really, but in the next round if they make it. But as far as this goes, my keys to the game, man, when it goes to these two teams, get somebody else to help Cade score the ball. Get Tobias Harris to at least push him to 30. Help take the pressure off Cade playmaking wise so he can be able to score.
Yep.
And Jalen Duren just got in the bigs. Jalen Duren and Isaiah Stewart. I'm not going to put everything on Jalen Duren, but Isaiah Stewart got to step up too, bro. You got to be something in this. And then as far as the Magic go, keep running the ball through Cade. Get as many 3-point shots as you can. That defense is really what's going to always keep messing up Detroit. So as long as they stay defensive minded and keep crashing on the boards, I think as long as they keep crashing on the boards with Wendell Carter Jr., I don't know about feeding him as far as an offensive focal point, but to help crash on the boards with him, it's gonna be so major for this team. So that's what I would say. At least as long as the Magic Paulo get open shots, because this is a decent 3-point shooting team, and crash on the boards.
Yeah, I agree. I'm not going. I'm literally going to just echo everything. I'm not going to be able to repeat it because I'll just echo it and summarize it.
I just now repeat. It says Franz Wagner. No, a shout out to Mickey. You saying Franz Wagner was
is that confirmed? Is Franz not playing Game 6? Because then it's going to go 7. It might go 7.
Yeah, let's check that right now. Franz.
Fact check that. I really got to get my timeline. I got to get like this JP Morgan stuff. Got to get off my timeline now. I'm good, bro. I got everything. I'm good no more. I'm good.
Yeah. They say in Orlando Magic, Franz Wagner calf ruled out for Game 6.
Oh, okay. Then we might have a Game 7 coming up, bro.
Yeah, we might have a Game 7.
It would be insane if the entire Eastern Conference gets to a Game 7. That would be insane.
Hey, look,
I would love it because I'm a fan of basketball, bro. I would love it.
The only eliminations have been in the Western Conference. You know what I mean? The Eastern Conference has been going pretty competitive. You know what I mean? As much as they said the East is weak, look at them now. He stayed that week.
All right. What else we got to talk about?
Denver.
Denver game. I forgot to make a graphic for that. Yep. But Denver and Nuggets. I think Denver wins this. I think Denver makes the comeback. They make the comeback down 3-1. It is unfortunate for Minnesota because honestly, if Minnesota didn't lose Anthony Edwards or Dante DiVincenzo, they would be. Bro, we'd be having a different conversation today. We would be smacked. We would be talking Denver got smacked, bro. We would be talking about how the week Denver got mollywopped, slapped up, as my boy Jet would say.
Yeah, but got so.
What up, Ant?
So lucky.
But yeah, I just think I legit just think that it's Denver. Jaden Daniels from Minnesota, bro. Time to put your money where your mouth is, bro. Time to step up.
You said what you said, and now you got to really stand on it. You know what I'm saying?
This is the night. Tonight is the night to stand on it. You want to make the name for yourself. You want a legendary moment that people remember for the rest of your career, and for not just the rest of your career, but the rest of your life. Tonight, you got to have a monster game and close out against Denver, bro. You gotta have a monster game.
Oh, shout out to Ayo for having 43 in the game before, man. That was crazy. Like
you gotta have a monster game. I'm sorry.
I mean, well, then let me look at just the roster itself. You know, everything is gonna go through Julius Randle. Remember, this is a time period that he wasn't used to. Like he's been a star or been a leader of the team to try to help lead the team.
I can't. I'm about to block that comment, because he's just a troll. He's just a troll,
You said what?
He's just a troll,
Atlanta already.
He's just a troll, bro. Like, don't even check. Don't even check. No, Chover, don't check. Put your phone down. This is what he does. I know Ant, bro. He's a troll for a living, bro. He's a troll for a living. This is what he does. He know the game just started, bro. He know the game just started.
Ant, but me say, man, I like you. You don't play with my feelings, man. I like that. No man, man, I like that. No man. Bumbleclad. But yeah, like that's kind of crazy though. Like in terms of like they play a lot of people on Denver. I'm gonna tell you. I mean, in Minnesota right now, I'm telling you, even Joe Ingles got bread.
I see. I got the brothers the box scores, bro. Like I'm seeing the entire bench play.
Yeah,
the entire bench. I was like, God damn.
Except for Zion Pullen, no bread. I feel bad, but. Yeah, the entire bench played. And then you could say the same thing about Denver too, but they only didn't play. Zeke Naji doesn't get any minutes. It's crazy. But yeah, I don't know. Their starters is very strong. Spencer Jones Spencer Jones was starting for them in this game.
You talking about Denver?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he did start. Yeah, 20.
I guess. Okay, you know what? I'll give it to Spencer Jones. They gonna need him for the defense. I'll tell you that.
To me, it's Minnesota, bro. I think tonight's pressure is on Minnesota just as much as it's on Denver. It's on Minnesota, bro.
But you know what's crazy about that, Josh? You know how many times? Remember that 2020 playoff series with Denver? They lost damn near every motherfucking game. They went to 3, I think 2.
Was that the Clipper comeback?
That was the Clipper comeback. That was the Jazz comeback. It was insane. They went down 3-1 in every series, and then they just lost to the Lakers in that final one. But they went down 3-1. This is the same Lakers. This is Lakers, good Lord. This is the same Clippers. Wow. This is the same Nuggets team. Just had like a mini. I don't know what the fuck just happened. A mini brain for it. But yeah, now this is the Nuggets team. Like this Nuggets, Jamal Murray and Nikola Jokic have been a part of that adversity so many times before they win a championship.
That's why I'm like, they ready tonight, bro.
This is nothing to them. So this is why I'm like, damn, like if Ant was healthy and a healthy Dante DiVincenzo,
I think they had Dante at least they would win.
Think about it from coming up from but you know what's really crazy? And I'm sorry,
I think losing both just makes it just feels like y'all got Julius Randle. No,
they do got something. They do got something. They got what's his name? Terrence Shannon Jr.
They do got Terrence Shannon Jr. They do. He had 15. He played 14 minutes. He had 15. He was 6 for 10. He played. He had solid, but is it enough? Is it enough to beat?
It is. It is because I promise you that's the reason why they got him. Before I wasn't too sure on what they're gonna do with him because I knew when they drafted Rob Dillingham, it was like, all right, bet he's gonna be the perfect backup point guard. That wasn't the case there. Terrence Shannon, what is he gonna do? He's gonna be their ultimate 3 guy. You know what I mean? Their ultimate 3 guy that could be able to do a little bit of everything because he's very talented and very skillful for what he can do. He's like Dante DiVincenzo without the greatest shot, but he's like an energizer bunny that would be able to provide and get you in foul trouble, get you be able to do basically get you in foul trouble for the most part. But get you in foul trouble. He has a lot of bounce. He could create plays, he can do defensive moment, he can create defensive playmaking moments. And honestly, that right there is just really big within itself. Let alone you got Ayo Dosunmu, who got the confidence of his lifetime after scoring that 40 ball. So there's a chance that Minnesota can muster up some type of confidence to be able to win this tonight.
I'm not saying I'm not saying because I can't understand why people will favor Minnesota as well because they're at home. So the role players going to step up. Jaden McDaniels might step up. I'm really looking to eye him because you opened your mouth, bro. You opened your mouth. You got to now your team. Your team can't cash that check. You got to cash it too. So
yeah, I mean, he had 13 points. He was 0 for 5, 0 for 3,
0 for 3, 5 for 11. Like that's what I'm saying. I'm like, yo, bro. All eyes will be on you tonight, dude.
Yes, sir.
You have to have a monster game.
Yeah, no choice but
like you disagree with like monster. No, monster. Your team,
but it's not like you can't put it all on him. It's not like he's gonna make a.
He opened his mouth. What are you talking about?
He did. Yeah, he did. He did wild out. He didn't have to say any of that. He did wild out and say all that.
He was talking shit. So back it up now. Back it up.
His main
game 6. You order game 6. You up 3-2. You at home. This ain't like you in the Mile High, bro. You in Minnesota. If you have a bad game, oh boy, we gonna remember that. And y'all don't add that to losing the series too, because we will remember the coming out of that series. It ain't gonna be Minnesota lost Anthony Edwards and Dante DiVincenzo. It will be Jaden McDaniels opened his mouth and tugged on Superman cape and got punched in the mouth.
Yeah. I mean, this is a rivalry between these two teams that have been going on for the past couple postseasons now. I mean,
yeah, I love it.
Then Minnesota came back and eliminated them. Then Denver eliminated them again last year. So it's like it's brewing. It's brewing hard, and let Minnesota win this series. Oh yeah, it's over. This is a certified rivalry. Certified rivalry in the East. I mean,
Jay Daniels can talk as much as he wants. Then Jay Daniels can talk.
I mean, I hope look, I hope he can, like, you know what I'm saying, do something, but I don't think it's gonna be the make or break on him. I think it's just a let alone a whole. It's gonna take a whole team effort in order for the Timberwolves to beat the Denver Nuggets tonight, because Denver Nuggets can be a well-oiled machine. Remember, we saw what happened to them in the game that they were supposed to lose, right?
Mm-hmm.
When they kept hitting all them L1 threes and all that. Because remember, they're disciplined to a degree, but we let them get in their rhythm. That's a wrap.
Yeah,
it's a wrap.
Yeah.
So, what's your keys to the game on this one?
All right, for Denver, time to show the heart. Time to show what a champion look like. What a former champion look like, bro. Y'all been down 3-1 before. Y'all came back. Y'all got y'all horses. Now y'all don't got Aaron Gordon. That's the only horse y'all might not have. But
He's not
Joker,
playing?
is he playing? Is he playing? I know he got hurt. I wasn't sure if he was coming back in time for this one. That's my only thing. I don't know. Hang on. Yeah, he's game time decision. So he might play.
So he's 50-50.
He's 50-50. He might play. So
that makes more sense than the Spencer Jones thing. Okay, got you.
So if he's game time decision, then more in favor of Denver. But if he doesn't play, Denver obviously Joker, Jamal Murray, time to show what y'all capable of. Show why y'all one of the best duos in the league. Minnesota, Julius Randle. I know Mikey said it. Mickey said it.
Yeah.
Time to step up. Jaden Daniels. Bro, I'm looking at you, dog. I'm looking at you. Because 13 points ain't going to cut it.
It's not going to cut it.
That was very perfectly timed.
Nah, but it's truth, though. It really is truth. Like, it's not going to cut it. Like, you got to be able to hit your shot. I think his main thing is just got to be able to hit those shots and continue that defensive prowess that he always does. If he can continue that, and also
Knicks just hit a 3 to start the game, bro.
Yeah. Let's go. You feel me? Like what more do we like? Come on, bro.
Yeah. All right, we got one more topic and we gotta wrap it up, and we gotta get to this game.
All right. My keys to the game. It's gonna take a whole team effort. Julius Randle got to be able to hit his shots, be able to lead this team in a proper way. Don't make no dumb mistakes.
Yep.
Denver's got to hit their shots. Jaden McDaniels, and then also just be a menace on the defensive end, because that's where it's going to help him. Like, just like Atlanta, their fast break points is what's going to help him make or break this game. Ayo Dosunmu help lead the bench and be able to get everybody involved. But like I said, it's going to take a whole team effort. That's my keys for at least the Timberwolves.
All right.
Denver, 3-1 comeback. You've been here before.
Yep.
I believe you can do something. There's no chance that I don't see that you guys can be able to win this game and push it to 7. That's as far as I can see it. No, Aaron Gordon is very heavy. Just be able to play great team defense and be able to allow Nikola Jokic to not get doubled so much and be able to hit your shots.
All right, final question for you. Do you want to do the final topic, or do you want to save it for when the draft gets official draft lottery?
Well, let's see. We'll be since it is in 9 days. We can wait till next week. We'll talk more about the draft, because the draft.
Next week is going to be tough. I'm about to say, because next week is going to be tough for me.
My bad.
Yeah, it's going to be tough for me because we leave for my sister's graduation Thursday. Okay. Weekend, if you want, we could do a pre-record on the weekend and upload that, and then we'll be back to live. So we'll probably be back to live around like game three times of the second round.
Yeah, that'd be perfect.
Okay.
Yeah. So
we'll wrap it up.
You're gonna be it's gonna be a recorded episode. Episode 8. Yeah, episode 8 will be coming out soon.
So, ladies and gentlemen, appreciate everybody that came through for today's live stream. Shout out Cannabis, shout out Nelly, shout out Mickey, shout out Ed, Trap House Gamers. We are going to wrap it up. The Knicks is on. Y'all know what's up. It's currently a 5-2 lead. Jalen Brunson hit a big 3, and OG got a dunk. I gotta go support the team. Get my pom-pom to support the team. I'm
sorry, it's some bullshit. Like I don't know. I think it's my.
I thought you were disgusted at me when I said pom pom. That's why I was
no. You're good. It's just some bullshit happened. But I'm with you a whole bunch all the way. But look, I'm tired of being disappointed, man.
Yeah,
either win or stop bullshitting. That's what I'm saying.
If you're new to the chat, new to the stream, new to the channel, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Stay up to date with all the notifications, or when we do live shows and when we upload episodes when we can't do live. Shomer, any last word before we send the good people out?
Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe on this episode. Follow us on Instagram at after.thebuzzard. You can also follow us on Twitter on After the Buzzard Pod. And be on the lookout for episode 8. It will be coming out soon. I'm trying to work my best to do the shorts. I got some shorts, but they're kind of outdated. So give me just give me some time. We'll get some more shorts out there. Episode 8 will be coming out very soon by next week. And no, that's about it. You know.
Hey, it's been ATB Josh, ATB Sean. We out of here.
I'm gonna catch y'all next week, man, or 2 weeks.